Hello and welcome back to Reacts. Today we're going to be watching season 2, episode 10 of Twin Peaks, and this one's called Dispute Between Brothers. So yeah, last episode was crazy at the end. So we had Leland, well, technically Bob, I guess, admit to killing Laura and Maddie and the other women as well. But Leland also ended up killing himself. So Bob is now free, and I think that was pretty evident from the very last scene where the owl was going through the red. There's like red colour, as though you were seeing through red eyes. I don't know whether they're going to go, whether Bob's going to go into somebody, or I don't know, because they did mention them. Leland was saying how they wanted Laura, so I know Mike's good now, but is there other entities out there that are like Bob that we have to worry about? Cooper finally got his ring back because he figured it all out. And it was, someone mentioned it in my Patreon comments, but it was the chewing gum comment that I got deja vu from, and I thought, that seems familiar, but I didn't want to say anything because sometimes I say something and I'm completely wrong, and then people are like, oh, it's wrong, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so dumb. And then sometimes I don't say something and people are like, oh, this was connected to this, and I'm like, oh god. So, I don't know, I feel like I'd rather feel dumb than not say anything, so I might try and speak up a lot more now. Well, enough chattering, let's get into it. Yeah, so season 2, episode 10 of Twin Peaks. Oh, I can't believe they've done this to me. Because I noticed when Cooper initially got up to pee, the bushes were moving. But last episode there was a bright light as well. Does it mean that, I mean, Bob's not really corporeal, is he? Doesn't he have to kind of work through somebody? So how could he have stolen Major Briggs? It was nice to go through this episode with different characters, because I feel like we've been focusing a lot on like James and Donna and the Palmers and stuff like that, so it was nice to see a little bit more of Lucy and Andy and that situation, and then a bit more of Hank and Norma, and then now we've got Nadine in high school again. That's gonna be so fucking funny. Honestly, that sequence of her doing the flips and then sending that man flying was so fucking funny. It's so 80s. But no, I'm curious how they're going to keep, because I know Agent Cooper's been suspended, but they did say you've got 24 hours. So I'm wondering how they're going to keep him in Twin Peaks for the rest of the season, because, you know, it's called Twin Peaks. It's not like we can follow Agent Cooper somewhere else. That would be really weird. But then, I don't know if, because wasn't Bob saying he wanted to go to somewhere else, like a different state? I don't know, I'm trying to think, because I know a lot of people have said that season 2 goes off the rails because David Lynch kind of took a step back mid-season, so I'm wondering where the showrunners will take it until he comes back. I don't know, I am very curious, I want to see it unfold. But yeah, so full length and early access available on patreon.com/SarahX.